It was obviously appreciate all that goes into a victory, and I thought the guys handled the whole week really well, and obviously like the way that they played today, and it was awesome getting a lot of guys a chance to play, and yet there's a lot of good, and yet there'll be things that we can keep working on and need to keep working on. But I liked the way the guys prepared all week and to go play, and there was a lot of excitement. When the starters are out and you're watching a lot of guys not just get an opportunity to play, but make plays. So it was a good day.
You mentioned the fact that you like the way they prepared all week. I mean, you'll sit up there and say that they should be excited for a game. It's another opportunity to play, but I think that they know it's not a Big Ten game, and they know it's a team that is struggling a little bit. Is that what you're talking about when they prepared just as well maybe for this as they would have for Michigan or Northwestern?
Yeah, and I think there's a big difference from what everyone outside thinks about it to what you as a player you get. And I thought they did a really good job of knowing this is the next opportunity we get. And it was a good week of preparation that way. And there's stuff that we had to work on, and you'll always continue to that. But I really thought they were into the whole thing, and knowing it. It's every time you get a chance to play, it's a big deal, to a player, and I thought they approached it the right way, and it was fun to see them then go out and finish the week.
That's 3 shutouts in 5 games. I know you expected your defense to be improved. Did you have any idea it would be this improved?
It's been fun to watch. I mean, and I don't know, when you go in, whether it's spring ball or fall camp, and you like seeing it come together. But I don't think you ever really do know. And that's what's awesome about the season. Obviously what they've done has been impressive. And it's also, it's going to be more challenging as we continue to go and get back into conference play. But I like, what Jimmy and the defense staff have been doing, giving them the plan, but the guys are owning it, and it's been fun to watch, and yet we know we still got to keep going.
You had like 8 sacks today, and probably have more sacks in 5 games than you had all year last year. What has that done for your defense?
Boy,
that component.
It's huge. To be able to put pressure on the quarterback, and that piece of it. Still find a way to manufacture some takeaways. All those things are really, they've been disruptive right now, and. But specifically what you're talking about it's huge. That was one thing, and not having to do it with kind of all the all-out pressures either. A lot of different ways, and it's also been. I've enjoyed seeing it's been different guys. I think Zach's playing at a real high level right now, Zach Bond. But you're seeing a lot of different guys show up, and it's been good.
You mentioned the plan. Obviously, you had to play quite a bit of nickel today with the passing they were going to do, but we're still able to shut down the run out of that. Did that surprise you at all, just the way that your front 6 in that situation played?
I don't want to say it surprised you, but you don't want to also, you never take it for granted, right? And I thought they did a good job of kind of handling. You don't know, especially when you play a team like this, what all you are going to see. And I thought the guys communicated well and kind of were in position. And early you had a lot of different, they were going to no huddle it, but you're going to see a lot of different looks, and guys knew what we wanted to do and executed it. But I'm not. You don't want to say you're not surprised. You guys have been doing it, but you never take that for granted either.
Well, you mentioned you got to play a lot of guys today. One being Nakia Watson. Is one of the things you guys want to see from him just a little more patience when he runs? It looks like sometimes he's really pushing into his linemen, into the back of his linemen.
Yeah, and that's always to me a tricky thing for a back, especially. You are excited to get in there, and yet you do know that the patience is a huge part of it. And I don't, when you go back and watch it, you get a sense of it. But it was good to get him. Every guy in there, it's awesome to see him get a chance to play. And what they do learn from those reps. A lot of people say, boy, meaningless reps. Every rep is so meaningful, and for different ways. A few guys today, that was the first time they got to play. that's a meaningful rep. And then, we'll take a look and see. But someone like Nakia, or shoot, it's every player. There's things to learn from and grow from.
Coach, you mentioned how fun it is to watch the defense. How fun is it to watch Jonathan Taylor and what he does week to week to week?
It's awesome and never gets old. And I know it, and we know it. Guys are talking on the sidelines. It's he's special, and to be able to see it's pretty neat to do.
I know you guys worked hard on him to be a receiver, actually before last season even. It appears now that that is a real viable part of his game. Did you hope for that? Did you expect that coming into the year, that would he be able to give you that?
Felt pretty confident about it. And it's I felt pretty good going in, and it's been a good start, and you got to obviously continue to keep going with it.
Jack Dunn had his first collegiate touchdown today. Pretty special to see a kid from the area to get in the end zone.
It's pretty special to see you from anywhere get in the end zone for us, and that's a great example of a guy. You talk about a fired up sideline, and it was Grosh and JT called that one, and it tells you they appreciate what he does, and obviously I mean that it doesn't matter where they're from. The way he approaches it and what he does for this team, every guy was fired up about that one.
You spoke Thursday about needing to see some more consistency from the special teams. Did you feel like you got that today?
Yeah, I mean, going through it, Zach was really consistent, and the one we don't, AJ Abbott made a heck of a play on it. Obviously we missed the extra point, had the couple punts, right? We had the one kickoff return. It was nice. I thought Kia did a nice job of handling that one, and punt returns. Able to get back. It's one game doesn't define it, right? But it's. I think there were some good things, obviously, and we all know that that group too. There's areas there's not one group that's exempt from needing to continue to grow and get better.
You guys had a lot of success in play action today, a couple touchdowns. What are some of the elements in play there that are make it so comfortable for Jack or for the receivers that seems to be so effective for you guys?
Yeah, I think the protection was good, and the guys were getting open, and that takes a lot of pressure off a quarterback when those things happen.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
All right.